September 4th in 1942. At 7 o'clock in the morning, the bell rang. My wife opened the door, and there were two, not in German uniform, but Dutch, like we call it detectives, plainclothes police, but from the Nazi side, and they came up. They were, I was home. No, I was home. From the moment they saw me, my wife was not possible to come close even to me. I had to dress me while they staying with me. They sat on the door when they had to go to the bathroom, and they took me with them. They came with an, is that a right word, a body car?
Yeah.
But the police uses to pick up robbers and so, was standing downstairs. They put me in that car, and they brought me, they were going to pick, I was the first one, they picked up 5 other ones. An old, very old professor from the university even. When his wife wanted to give him a kiss, she saw him, they saw her away. He didn't get a chance to give it to them. They brought us over to Scheveningen, to the beach resort, where the headquarters was of the SS. And we had to bring, they brought me over there. In the meanwhile, when I was there, Honda called the company, my boss, and told him what had happened. So when I was brought in, one by one, I was brought in before the German officer. I know his name was Schmidt. I still remember him. I was brought forward, asked my name, everything, asked me about it. And the telephone rang. And he picked up the phone, and I could hear that it was my boss from Delft who called him. And he was a very known professor from Philips originally before he bought our company, who told them that they needed me for work. Didn't help at all. They picked all the numbers up for those people who had received all the time a permit. It was over. I was picked up with them. He asked me all the questions. I was married to a non-Jewish wife. What was a mixed marriage. But for that I could not go home. If I had children, he said yes. I was 3 months, September till June. Yeah, 3 months old daughter. That was my second luck, my daughter. Because I had a 3 months old daughter, I said I could go home. They even gave me a dime to use the streetcar. Because nobody was allowed to come in their headquarters there. So by 1 o'clock, it was 7 o'clock in the morning they picked me up. By 1 o'clock, I came back home. Within 50 minutes, there came more flowers from the neighbors. Because we had wonderful neighbors, we could trust each other. That was really nice. But when I was home, Honda and I talked about it. I said, listen, it was the first time they picked me up. It was also the last time. Voluntarily, I am not waiting anymore or risky anymore that if they pick me up a second time, I will not come home. Because I knew mixed marriages were also sent Jewish part to forced labor camps, even in Holland somewhere. My old brother had it. Said, I'm not doing it anymore. So I went downstairs to my neighbor, an older man, who was I hope you are like that interested,
yes,
who was a paper hanger by profession. I told him about it. He said, I want to make a hiding place. I have a good place for it. Will you help me? I said, sure, Phil. He came home. I'll explain to you what I did, because I needed it later on very badly. We had 2 rooms, a living room and another room, with the middle of the wall between the 2 rooms was only the center part was like the width of the door where you could go from one room to the other. On both sides was a closet, full closet. Also from the other room was a closet there. But the closet only went to the ceiling. And there was this much space above it. Can you follow me? Above those caps, but you could not see. The walls were complete. He said, I looked at it and he said, that is a wonderful place. We took out in the bedroom, we cut out the piece piece of wall above that closet, from the corner of to the other corner, because there it went like, this was the piece we took out, and here was that wall what you could walk through to the other room, and then here was the wall of the room. Can you get it? We took it out, we made from wood a new door, what fits nicely in it, and he could only, I could have never done that. And we put that door in with hinges. He put over the hinges on the outside a piece of a kind of fabric, loose over it. And over that, on the sides, glue down. And then over that, when the door closed, he put a whole sheet of wallpaper to keep in the corner. The way he did that was so that when I opened it up from the front, from my side, open it up, that wallpaper came forwards. When you closed the door, it was perfectly flat. Couldn't see a thing on it. Not on the bottom, not on the ceiling, nothing. It had the full length over the two cabinets. I could lay in my full length in it. And by that time already we have another Dutch girl, the wife of my original chef from the Scottish company, was hidden. And she was hidden in another town not too far from us. She came every weekend always to us, to be out of it, you know. As long as there was not up to danger. She had false papers, false ID, everything. Very nice girl. And he was hidden somewhere by farmers. Then, so I made the hiding place because she was at our home, but could at any time always happen. I made the hiding place for two people. Had blankets in it. I had a night pen in it in case you have to do something. I had a bottle with bromium tablets in case I should be too nervous. A pillow. It was so, I had a chair under, standing, a normal chair like here. We had an inside stairway to the entrance door of where we lived. We lived on the third floor. When the bell rings downstairs, I could go where I was, from that chair, open the door, go in, close it, before my wife even had time to go down or open the door. That's what he did. That was my idea, really. We had still, there was not much to buy, but we still at that time had some anthracite. You know what anthracite is? What you use in your stove for heat. Coal. Shiny coal pieces. We had that in bags. I had 4 of those bags. When I was inside there, I put those bags against that door. Because we were already a little bit familiar the way they were looking for people. When they should hit it, it should not sound hollow. That was all figured out.